Hi, this is Kaylee. It's so good to see you. Welcome back to my channel. So you're obviously in the right place. If you're here viewing my videos, that means you're dedicated to fitness and you're dedicated to your health and improving your overall physique. So what we're gonna go over today is a little booty building challenge I created. It's called the Beauty Booty Builder Challenge. You're gonna do this 4 times a week for 4 weeks in a row. And we're gonna see what results you get out of it. Let's get started. So our first stretch for today is going to be our seated cross-legged glute stretch. So seated, obviously meaning we're gonna be on the floor. So we're gonna get on the floor here, bring our hands as close to our back and our hips as possible. And then what we're gonna do from here is pick one leg. I'm gonna start with the right. You're gonna cross it over your left leg. And then from here, bring your left leg in just a little bit with the foot. And then you're gonna pick yourself up with your hands and gently press forward. However, when you press forward, do not push forward, but we want to press the hips forward and the body back. In this position, you're then going to take the right knee and lower it towards the ground. Here, you should feel a really good glute stretch going all underneath the gluteus maximus, up into the hip, and maybe even into your lower back. So for our second stretch movement, we're gonna be doing a lateral cross-legged stretch. So for this one, we're gonna be on the ground and we're going to have one foot up in the kneeling position. You're gonna put your hands on the ground and then the back leg, you're going to swing behind the leg that's in front of you. The outside arm, you're gonna bring into the inside of your foot. So both left and right arm should be on the inside of your kneeling leg. And then the leg, again, that was not kneeling, it's stretched out behind you. From here, you can creep that leg out just a little bit and make sure that your chest is upright when doing this exercise. When doing this exercise, your main stretch is going to be on the glute of the kneeling leg. So this next pose is called the pigeon pose. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna have one leg crossed over in front. So I'm gonna cross over my left leg first. You're gonna have your hands on the floor, and the leg that's not crossed, you're gonna push out straight behind you. From here, you're gonna feel the stretch on the leg that's crossed in front of you, again, coming through the glutes and hamstrings and maybe even up towards the back. From here, if you feel a good stretch at this point, you can go ahead and pause, but if you're not feeling enough of a stretch, slowly bring your hands forward until you feel the stretch that you want and as far down as you can go. All right, so now we're coming up to our last stretch. This stretch is gonna be more of a rollout. So I have a roller here, and what we're gonna do with this roller is place it underneath our glutes and our hamstring and roll our body across the roller to help loosen up the rest of the tight muscles and to get more blood flowing through our glutes and our hamstrings. All right, so now we're gonna begin the rollouts. So with this roller, we're going to put it underneath our glutes and we're just gonna sit right on top of it. From here, we're gonna lean back a little bit with our hands to give us some stability. And with our legs, we're gonna keep our legs up and roll the body forward and back. And we wanna put as much pressure into the glutes as we can to make sure that we're rolling out any extra tight knots or tight muscle fibers. So this will be rollout number 1. All right, so now that we've already rolled out the base part of our glutes, we're gonna roll out the side of one of our glutes. So that means we're gonna pick one leg. I'm gonna start with the right leg. So the right leg is gonna be stretched out in front, and then we're gonna tilt it over to the side so your toe is pointing outside laterally. Your other leg, my left leg, is going to cross over. And then I'm gonna go ahead and lean back again. And as I lean back, the left leg is gonna be the stabilizer for moving my body back and forth while I gently roll out the right side glute. And you'll notice my foot goes from completely being turned out laterally to slowly turning more upright. When you turn your foot out laterally, you're gonna hit more of the side of your glute and your hip. And as the toe slightly turns up, you're gonna feel more pressure underneath your actual glute. So you wanna rotate your foot as you're rolling back and forth. All right, so now that we've completed all the stretches to warm up and prep our glutes for the workout to come, what I want to explain a little bit is how these stretches help and improve the ability to grow your glutes when you go into the actual exercises. So by stretching and elongating the muscles and the muscle fibers, you're going to get more volume out of the muscle. So again, by elongating it, the amount of volume increases. The shorter the muscle, the shorter the volume. But now that we've stretched it, again, now we have more potential for muscle growth. And secondly, by doing the rolling movements on the roller, loosening up the muscles, and by just moving them throughout the stretches, that helps us to actually get more blood flowing through these muscle groups, our gluteus maximus, gluteus minimus, and gluteus medius, which is the three main major parts of your glutes. And by getting more blood flow, all those nutrients, antioxidants, electrolytes, and minerals that flow through your bloodstream are now getting pushed all into your glutes and your hamstrings, again, the primary muscle that we're focusing on today.